Hey guys, it's Trish from Trish's Card Club, live from Chattanooga, Tennessee. Happy Monday night, everybody. Get this in a little clearer. I already have people on there. Thank you. Hey, Shirley and Sharon, Myra and Mary. Good to see all you guys. Happy Monday night. Let me see what. I forgot my spiel. I say, hey, this is Trish. Happy Monday night, everybody. I forgot my spiel, you guys. Live from Chattanooga, Tennessee. I forgot my spiel. Oh my goodness. Hey Judy, good to see you. Hey Huckles. And Angela, thanks for joining, you guys. I appreciate it so much, as always, that you guys share a little bit of your Monday night with me. I'm very grateful. I have some new product that I'm going to show tonight. I'm excited about. Okay, let me go over my little spiel and then I'll give people, hey, that is Carrie. Thanks, Carrie. I know. Karen and I were on the phone talking about Crafts, Chicks, and Chocolate, which I'll give you a little update on. So I almost was late, and that's what got me all messed up. So just as a reminder, if you're new here and it's your first time, I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. I do have YouTube channels and a Facebook page called Trish's Card Club. They're really one and the same. I do live videos on Monday nights, and then I upload them to Facebook. So that's the extent of my multimedia kingdom. I do have online shopping 24/7 at trishen.stampinup.net. That is a webpage that Stampin' Up! Curates. It's very nice. Sometimes they put in really pretty samples that I don't do, and they're really beautiful in style. And so you can always go there and look for some ideas. And if you want to place an online order, that's where you would go. Okay, so I'll leave that there for now, because I wanted to talk to you guys and let you know that Karen and I are very, very serious about our planning for Crafts, Chicks, and Chocolate. Now, if you don't know what Crafts, Chicks, and Chocolate is, if you're coming here for the first time, Karen and I do an annual live in-person event in Orlando, Florida in February, and we'll have our next one in February of 2027. Notice that I'm not giving the date, you guys, because I don't have the confirmed date yet, but we're pretty confident it will be in February, again, at the same location we had last year, which was a gorgeous facility that Karen works at in their event center. But what I wanted to tell you guys is I have already spent personally $1,000 on one of the items for this event. So I want you to know how serious and committed we are, and hope that you can join us, for all of you guys that are able, because we plan a year in advance and we're very committed to making this one be our best one. It'll be our 5th year, and we think we've ironed out every possible kink that we could have, and we're just so excited. We have our colors chosen, we have our theme chosen, we have some goodies chosen, lots of new ideas that we didn't do last year. Some things we're repeating, some things that we're changing, as we do every year, just to keep it exciting. So hopefully you'll start saving your pennies. And we're months and months and months out from signing up and all that good stuff, but every once in a while you'll hear me talk about it and sprinkle some clues and hints about it, so that you guys will stay as excited about coming as Karen and I are excited about planning. Okay, so that's my Crafts, Chicks, and Chocolate story. So the next thing I wanted to show you, just before I get to the card, is this catalogs, because this is our brand new catalog that's coming out in May. Can someone tell me, does it come out May 1st or May 4th? Do you guys know? It just says May. It says the 5th of May to the 31st of August. So there's my answer. This starts May 5th. I can't show you what's inside yet, because that's a Stampin' Up! Policy. When new catalogs come out, we can show the cover page, but we can't show you what's inside. But it's a really fun catalog. There's some really pretty new things in there that I am in love with. And so I'll show you some of those. So that's just coming. If you need one and you're watching this video and you don't have one, just holler. I'll gladly help you. Chicken salad chick. Absolutely, Teresa. We will not change from that chicken salad chick. Thanks. Thank you, Carrie. You guys, such sweet, kind things. Thank you for Craft Chicken Chocolate. Thanks, you guys. Okay. These catalogs, the annual catalog, and I apologize for the glare. The annual catalog is ending in April, this month. This is going to be ending in April. And so is this catalog. So if there's anything that you want in these two catalogs, this is like my final call out. If it hasn't already sold out, because a lot of stuff has, on the last chance clearance, the last chance rack, there's quite a few items that were discounted, but a lot of have sold out. But if you want to go and look, there's still some stuff there. This was a beautiful catalog. It was one of my favorites we've had in a really long time. We had some really fun things from the mini catalog, but the new catalog is coming and it's going to be beautiful. And just one other piece of information from Stampin' Up. If you are a longtime Stampin' Up customer, just a reminder that we will have 3 catalogs in the next year. Instead of 1 big catalog and 2 mini catalogs, we'll have 3 semi-mini catalogs. So 3 catalogs that are 89 pages or 80 to 90 pages each that last 4 months. That's how it's going to go. So it's going to be more of, if you see it, you got to buy it if you want it, kind of a process. So I'm just putting that out there. Okay. Speaking of the new catalog, this is a bundle that's in the new catalog. It's called Scalloped Blossoms Bundle. I fell in love with it for a couple of reasons. First of all, I am a sucker for good font, and I love this font. I just think it's so pretty. It has a lot of different choices, and you can never have too many birthdays, too many thank yous, or too many thinking of yous. That's kind of how I feel, because those are the cards I send out the most. So I really, really love this font. And I wasn't even going to get this because I was like, oh, do I really need it? Then I thought and said, yes, I do, quote unquote, need it, because look at all those scallops. Those, and what I love about them is some of them are plain and some of them are, I don't know if you can see, if I put it close enough. Can you see how some have a stitched pattern and some are plain? And they have all these labels, dies. So it's got a lot going on. So when I saw this, I had some ideas for some cards, but I went and said, well, what is Stampin' Up showing for samples? And they came up with something that honestly, I didn't even think of. And so that's what I'm going to show you tonight. As you know, if you're regular watching me, you're going to see, and this is what I do for anyone that's interested. I store my dies and my stamps together in one envelope. I love, love, love Stampin' Up's new packaging. It is such a big space saver. I don't have any problems. I don't miss the spine of the old container. I love it. So tonight I'm going to be using seafoam, soft seafoam for my base. We haven't seen this color in a while, and it's so pretty and it's very springy. So I'm kind of excited to use that color for a change. Let me get out my scoring tool in my box, which is buried at the bottom, and score that baby down. Okay, so there's my base. All that is an 8.5 by 11 piece of paper cut in half and scored. So that's how I get my base. Then I'm using a piece of Designer Series paper. This is from the Subtles family of 6x6 DSP. And I cut that down, and I'm going to actually layer it on white. I just want to give a little bit more substance to the card. So that's going to be the base of my card. So let me get those glued down. And you're probably wondering, Trish, where are the scallops? Oh, there will be scallops, but used in a way that I thought was kind of non-traditional. And I got really excited about it when I saw the sample. And I said, I'm going to show it to everybody to show them another way that you can use this scallop set. It's close enough. Okay, so there's my card base. Then what I did is I didn't need to put those away because I was going to show you what ones I used. I used this scallop right here, and then I used this scallop, and I used these little pieces right here. Can you tell what I made? Well, it's a flower, and I love it. I think it's so pretty. So my colors are, again, a little bit non-traditional. I had some pretty and pink scraps, and I had some pretty peacock scraps. So that's what I used the dies for. And then I used the bigger scallop to make my label like that. So I'm going to glue that one down flat like this. And then I'm going to use my dimensionals to put my flowers in. Trying to keep my workstation, but I just get so messy. Everything's all over the place. Let me see. Oh, you missed this bundle. Oh, you're not going to want to miss it, Carrie. You're going to love it. You are going to love it. It is so pretty. Okay, let me put a couple of remember, you guys, the bundle, the Arches bundle, the Arches dies. and we made a card, and we used the arch shape of the card. Well, somebody made a card using this, just using this, and the shape of the card was, and then they clipped it right here like that. Like that. So that was the shape of the card. Isn't that fun? So that's another way that you can use these dies, which I thought was really pretty. So let me put this on here like this. And then I used another die, which was this die right here for the leaves. And the way that I'm going to put my leaves on, I think, let me see if they're going to, no, it won't, they won't fit. I need to, let me see. I'm going to try to put my leaves on here. Just a little bit on the dimensional and see if they stay and they stick out enough. Yeah, they could stick out a little bit more, but I'll do that for now. So that's 2 of them. I'm going to do it this way. Yep. And then let me put one more leaf down here. Oops, wrong way. Can you see what I'm doing? Because I don't really know what I'm doing. So if you can see it, you're better than me. All right. So then I want to put that right here like that. And then I'm going to take one more dimensional and put that on here like this. And then I'm going to put that in the middle. And you guys, another super, super simple card. Isn't that pretty? And now the other thing that I thought after I made the card was I could go back to the words, and I have someone in particular mind that I could do this with. So I'm going to put it out there and show you. I had a block and it fell on the ground. So hold on. I got to go grab. Oh, is this one going to be big? Yep, this will be big enough. Because I have a lot of space down here, like what I call white space. And I was trying to think of how I could fill it. So I'm going to show you how I'm going to fill it. I'm going to stamp right on the Designer Series paper. Let me stamp this as a scrap paper first. Okay. So I can get any of this. And I'm going to stamp this right here. There. And that fills in the white space. And I have someone that I have in mind that I want to send that to. And I think that will be a really nice way to fill in the white space. So as my cards are super simple and fast, most of them are done prepped offline. I do all my stuff offline. So tonight on this one, I had a little bit extra time. So what I was going to do is take the inside layer, glue that down. I don't do this often, but sometimes you want to make a card a little special. And then I'm going to take another flower, but I'm not going to put it on with dimensionals. So I'm just going to put it on with glue. And let me get some leaves on there. Obviously not putting it on dimensionals because it's going to go inside the card and I don't want it to stick up. So like that. And then a leaf down here like that. Now the fun thing is you get 6 leaves at a time when you cut them with the, oops. There. So that will be the card. Pretty, huh? Super simple, quick and easy, just the way I like it. Really, really pretty words and some fantastic dies. And this is called the Scalloped Blossoms Bundle. So that's going to be in the new catalog coming out. Let me get a little bit closer so that you guys can see the card a little better. There we go. Ta-da. Thanks, you guys. Thank you. What else can I tell you? I guess nothing. I just wanted to remind you that the catalog was ending. On my screen, the colors do not look nearly as pretty as they are in real life. They're really, really pretty in real life. It doesn't come out quite as pretty on the screen. I'm not sure how your screens come out, but if you dig those colors out and you put them together, I think you'll see they're really pretty. The one other thing I might do is I might have, if I had taken the time, I would have embossed this right here. the center of the flower, just because it's lying a little bit flat, and everything else has so much texture, and this is lying a little bit flat. So I might have embossed that. That might have been a little bit of a difference. I might have done that. But I think that's it. This is the card. And it's a takeoff one that Stampin' Up! Has as a sample that's out there. You'll see it when the new catalog goes live. You'll see it. So I think that's it. It was a good weekend of golf. We had friends here this weekend, and we drove to Atlanta and went to IKEA. So anybody that lives in Orlando may remember that Steve and I would go to IKEA on a date night, because it's a great cheap date night. And it was really fun. So it was fun to go with our friends. We walked all over the store. Then we went to the Container Store, which you guys know, those are my stores, like they speak to me. So that was a lot of fun. And then we went to this incredible international food court in Atlanta. And I think we were in Marietta, but don't quote me on that. But I think that's where we were. And the food was beyond amazing. I literally ate my way through the food court. Yeah, I don't need to eat for the next week because I had enough food. So it was super delicious. So I got to see the scoreboard on Saturday, but on Sunday I got to watch quite a bit of golf, and it was really good. And this week is the draft. So yeah, it's going to be a big night. Several guys' lives are going to change with the call of their name. It's a really amazing thing to see them work so hard and see the fruition of their dreams and their hopes and their hard work. So it's a pretty incredible night. If you're into football, you'll think it's really incredible. So, all right, you guys, that's it. I'm done. I've showed you the card. Around here, we make it and we mail it. So hopefully that you will get something mailed. Maybe do a pretty inside as you do the outside, and get this and get something in the mail and bless someone's socks off. Keep saving your pennies for crafts, chicks, and chocolate. It's going to be $100. Again, we're not going up in price. We are just rearranging the budget to make it work, that it's affordable for you and affordable for us. And we'll give you the date as soon as we have it. But we're pretty sure it's going to be in February of 2027. So, all right, I love you guys. I hope you have a good week, and I'll be back on next Monday night. Bye, everybody.